Patricia Hammond filed that report. This week, the NPP and the NDC appears to have stepped up their push to either remain at or seek to reoccupy the Jubilee House. First was a governing New Patriotic Party's Economic Management Team State of the Economy lecture, followed by the largest opposition party, the National Democratic Congress Economic Forum, yesterday. We had GDP, depreciation, interest rates, amongst other economic terminologies. There were a few political jabs too. We'll bring you some of those moments.
Our presentation today, as always, is based on an analysis of the data and the facts. The data will speak for itself. If you disagree, you should bring your own data and your record. But don't disagree by saying that the EMT members have big heads. You only resort to insults when you are allergic to facts. You will recall that I stated in 2014 that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct. So if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But it is warped logic to jump from that to a conclusion that if there is depreciation in your currency, then the fundamentals must be weak. Do you understand the logic? It is very warped logic. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. That defies logic. For example, if I tell you that if your leg is broken, you are going to be unable to walk, then I'm somewhere and somebody comes to tell me, this person is unable to walk. Can I just conclude that their leg must be broken? There can be other reasons why you are unable to walk. But the NDC logic will insist, in the face of contrary evidence, that since you cannot walk, then it must mean your leg must be broken. So our worst is better than your best. And then you say boot for boot. This one is more like boot for Chalewote. Teacher training allowances, nursing training allowances, passport application, driver's license, renewal of NHIS, registering a business, cost of electricity, taxes, efficiency of clearing goods at the ports, the right to information bill, the Zongo Development Fund, national ID cards, mobile payment interoperability, digital address system, one district, one factory, one village, one dam, one constituency, one ambulance, free SHS.
Your Excellency, the management of an economy is a very serious business and cannot be reduced to comic relief and inciting the public against expectations that cannot be met. Mr. Speaker, whilst the people of Ghana were jubilating yesterday, especially our brothers and sisters who are into imports and are into distributive trade, reminiscent of the days of the first budget of the NPP in 2017, when the people of Abosokan were celebrating the abolition of import duties. I said to myself, this is the second deceit that will hang the NPP forever in 2020. And I'm sad to report and to give a word of caution to His Excellency the Vice President, not to once again plunge this country into international disgrace. Yesterday, Bloomberg reported that hours after the vice president made some of the claims that actually frightened them, the cedi reverted back to its unenviable record of being the worst performing currency in Africa. Your Excellency, Bloomberg reports that yesterday the cedi was trading at 5.61 at a time that the vice president was in Ghana celebrating this abysmal performance and a disgrace to the international community, to us from the international community, because then we have once again gone back to be the worst performing currency in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the Vice President made a number of profound statements that were not supported by facts. And so even as the people of Ghana were contemplating whether it was the economy that we knew or that we have suddenly been transported to heaven, the international community began to give a verdict. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, where is the $700 million of our net international reserves? Obviously, it was pumped into the economy to support the cedi. But my checks reveal that the last 3 weeks of 2013,